The purpose of this presentation is to show how to set up for the Internet training class and how to make use of the different features of WebEx, which is a training tool that's used during the class. Whenever you receive your invitation for the class, you got two email messages. One came directly from Cisco, and the other one came from me. The training class information comes from me, and here's a copy of what it would look like. Make sure that you are aware of the time differences between your location and Louisville, Kentucky time, because the starting time for the class is 7:30. However, we suggest you connect to the class at 7 so that you can work out any of your setup issues that you may have in getting the Cisco WebEx program installed on your PC. Now, this message has a lot of suggestions for some preparation training before the class. And at the end is information about connecting to the conference bridge, and this is important to get connected at 7 o'clock to the conference bridge so that you have any difficulty, I'll be able to help you. And I'll be online at 7 o'clock. The actual class will start at 7:30. Now, another message that you received came directly from Cisco. And this message looks like this. And there's a link that says Join WebEx Meeting. So if you click that link, it will start launching a login request. So I put in my name, and I put in an email address, and I click Join. Now it's going to ask you to install the Cisco WebEx application, and there's a button down at the bottom, so you click Install, and you'll have another pop-up. You click Install again, and it says Preparing Meeting. And this is a copy of what I'll be sharing at the beginning of the meeting. Now you'll see a double arrow up in this area so that you can see this entire my presentation in full screen on your computer. You just click this double arrow and it'll go full screen. Now when I get ready to start the class, I will get rid of this setup, and that's what you'll see. And perhaps during the class I might be showing different videos, or I might be showing the programs. For example, I may be launching the Glasses Inventory program, and you'll see this. And during the class, if you have a question, feel free to interrupt me on video, or you can actually go to the top of your screen right here, and you'll see Participants. You can click Participants, and then you can click Raise Hand. There's a little button here. Click Raise Hand. And it'll actually show on my screen that you have raised your hand. It won't show on yours, but it'll show on my screen. I will then recognize and actually answer your question. So that's a pretty non-disruptive way of being able to get my attention and let me know that you have a question. So whenever you're done, then you can click Lower Hand and then close this window. And then you can ask the questions. You can also chat with me by clicking this button, and you can click Chat. This window will come up, and you say, I have a question, or ask your question there. And then click Send, hit Enter or Send, click Send, and I will see that pop up on my screen. And then I will be able to see what you ask on my screen. So this is a good way for you to interact with me during the class. There are other methods that you can use, uh, but these probably will be more than adequate to be able to assist you during the class for us to interact and make this a totally interactive class, which is something that I like to do so that you can learn a lot and ask your questions. And feel free to interrupt me at any time during the class for the questions. And if it's something that I plan to cover later on, I'll tell you, and just make sure that I don't miss it before the class ends. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy the class.